again, YouTube. TJ and I are back with some more commentary for y'all. Today we're gonna have Jose representing his Armour Rush deck. He's been cooking with this deck for the past couple weeks now, going against Jarrell's Red Hybrid. Both players have been cooking with each respective deck. Like, Jarrell's been doing hella good with Red Hybrid, and Jose's been doing really well with Armour. So this should be a pretty interesting clash here. What do you think, TJ?
Yeah, Jarrell is a day one Red Hybrid stan.
Yeah.
And Jose is, I mean, like, people can see on the channel, like, he's been on the channel a lot with Armours recently, and he's constantly kicking butt.
Yeah. And I think Jarrell, too, has kind of spiced his list up a little bit with some interesting choices. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out. But yeah, I mean, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said before, for everybody who's new and checking us out for the first time, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoy what you can see here and can keep tuning in moving forward. And for those who keep returning and supporting us, we really do appreciate you all. Please do let us know, like, what other things you want to see from us, what other sort of content you'd like us to try and do for you all. We're constantly trying to grow, so whatever we can do for the community, we're all for it. So let us know in the comments down below. And without further ado, let's hop right into the round here.
When you opened up and said, hey, everyone, TJ, and you paused for a second, I thought you were about to say, TJ's here. And you're going to just leave me. This is going to be me.
You're on your own, Chief.
I'm monked. Boy.
Oh, we've got some like complimentary sleeves here too, both with like black and red sleeves. Look at these guys.
They rockin'.
But I mean, I think you had a good point before we started recording this. Like, Armours is an interesting matchup for Red Hybrid, particularly with Magna X being able to like redirect and whatnot. I think Red Hybrid's gonna have to rely a little bit more so on its Emperor Greys to like help maybe get rid of it to a degree, but we'll see. I think it's interesting.
Like, there's plenty of aggression for Red Hybrid to like climb over, but like some of the lower end stuff they're not gonna be able to swing with consistently, and it's just gonna be very hard to consistently chip into security unless you outspeed Armours, which is, it's a race.
Yeah.
Red Hybrid's really fast right now, but it's still it's a hell of a
fast,
race.
And we've got a little faster tech here with Ooyy that just came out. So for those who don't know, Ooyy is really good for these like lower to the ground decks, because as you promote it from raising, you can gain a memory first off, and second of all, hatch, which Jarrell was able to do and set up a rookie ready to go for next turn. But unfortunately, it just says let's get rid of the Ooyy, and then sets out a Takuya just to pass turn.
Ooh,
Fire rocket for 2. Look at that aggression. Jamming V brings out a Takuya, which arguably is a little scary, no? Like, if you're giving Red Hybrid all its tamers, it's like, woo.
Right now, if Jarrell has the right pieces in hand, this is the old-fashioned Red Hybrid clapback, where you hit security, but you didn't finish them, and they have Takuyas on board, specifically two memory setters, and then the security tip +1, so they are ready to cook.
Interesting, though, that he chose to go over into this guy here and not use the memory ones.
Is he missing out a little force? He doesn't have. Oh, I see. He doesn't have a little force in hand. He's gummed up with. He's running 2 Fire Drake strikes now.
He upped it to 2. I know. Ever since he fucking popped my Melga with Fire Drake, he just is like, I'm running 2 of this bitch now. I'm like, I hate you,
monster, animal.
But he does go into Emperor Gate to at least pop the V, which is fair. Stops Jose from getting that, getting over 2 checks.
Admittedly, I mean, he doesn't really think about like Magna X doing much to him.
Right.
Uh-oh. Is the video getting choppy for you too, or is that just me?
It is getting a little choppy. Let's see if it'll
the computer was having some issues. That's why we don't have round 1. Round 2 was okay.
Okay. I think we fixed itself.
Right. Well, we're good.
We're good. Okay. We're here. We did it. We did it.
Apologies. We'll just put funny elevator music on or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Work. Yeah.
But we do see Jarrell tuck under a ton of hybrids.
Yeah, so as a note, you don't have to... Digimon's always, for the most part, has always been do as much as you can. And since your hand is private information, you do have the option to just load all of the hybrids under the red Takuya. For anyone who sees this and is just like, how the hell did he just do that? You can load all the red hybrids under the Takuya without actually evoing into the Emperor Gray, and then let the effect fizzle. And then you can proceed to go into like your level 4, level 5, yada yada over that. So that's what you guys have just seen here, where now he has this Giga Chad stack of red hybrid. This is a little scary though. Swings V does die.
Ooh, Kuma tag.
Perfect game.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's pretty good. So Jose does take game 1. Jarrell did show pretty good aggression, but his hand was definitely gummed up with options. If he had a more level 4s in hand instead of everything else that he had going on in there, I think he definitely could he have game that turn?
I think so. I mean, I think if he was able to push up the rookie, he's got the memory setter Takuyas to gain memory
Evo
back.
For 2.
Yeah.
Swing, gain 2 back potentially. Evo for 2, swing, gain 2 back potentially. Swing for 3, swing with rookie. Yeah, he might. Woo.
Yeah. But we see Jarrell kind of set up again. Plays the Searcher Flame to pick up his 2 pieces, so he gets both Flame and Takuya, which is pretty good value, and he's got a rookie in the back ready to go. Jose does the same, rookie in the back and sets out a Searcher, picks up a Vmon, and then goes into a Magnamon to set up a early blocker, which against red hybrids not a bad idea, particularly with all these like lower bodies swinging.
If you can stop the early chip, it definitely slows them down and puts them in a position where they have to kind of try and build around it. So
we do have a Goonie swinging and being blocked, so he will die, which allows Jarrell to play out a Flame on Suspended for additional search. And then on deletion, via the Flame on effect, he plays out a Takuya. So pretty good. Pretty good value there. I think now he's kind of debating what does he do.
Yeah, he's got level 4s in hand. He's got 3 Emperor Greys.
Okay.
Let's just go Burning, chokes to 1. I think that's smart. I think that's definitely a smarter play here, even if it puts your Burning Gray at risk, which I don't think. That's hit Takuya. That's good for him. And Jose being at 1, unless he just evos for 2, you're risking a lot of damage coming at you next turn, because right now there's 3 bodies on board and that security plus 1 Takuya in the back. That if something happens to this board, I think he will have enough hybrids and trash to
my lord,
do stuff. So he does. Okay.
Heaven's judgment.
And this is, I think, what's going. Okay, no, he just goes Burning. Right? Okay, never mind. He's not going to do. I thought he was going to do the warp. Bring into a Goon. This doesn't have to though, because he can just get more sources under there.
Nice.
Just massive DP. We'll delete the V.
Attempts to swing here for 2 checks. He actually 3 checks. No.
Yeah, 3 checks, and he's huge.
He's a big guy.
He's massive.
Because he's 13, probably +2 from one of the inheritables, and +2 again from Takuya.
Yeah, he got +2 from going into Burning Gray. Then he has +4 total from both the Burning Gray and Takuya inheritable, so it's +6. He is +4 from going into
Alda as well. Jesus,
Alda, so he's +10, so he's 21k.
Oh, double Uko. Nice.
Do see the Uko plays coming in here. Plays an Uko to push an Uko up. Saw Jose drink his monster on camera. That made me want a monster. God damn it.
We see an Aguni in the back. I think they're just clarifying with the Ukos how much memory is being passed around here. So
yeah, so he's double checking.
Yeah, I think they were in a good spot.
Okay.
Oh my god, another Uko. Jesus.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Alright, so he goes ahead and swings. Jose decides to block, which will allow him to play out another Vmon. Chooses not. No. I think he's just choosing which one. So probably will opt to play out. I would assume the Searcher. Yeah. Searches, picks up another Searcher Vmon. Swings with Uko, hits a Magna X, draws 1 off of the Koro.
Am I crazy? Didn't he reveal Davis off that too, or am I?
He did. So he should have picked up the Davis as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
We see
think it was
Jarrell just building
Oh,
a big
God.
stack in the back.
Alt Evo cost the game.
Which, I mean, I think at that point is probably the smart thing to do. I mean, especially with
definitely
Davis and
is.
Ken out, you just don't want to give Armors too much memory to like suspend, restand, suspend, restand. So
Yeah.
he's in a good way. I think that was a smart play by Jarrell. And he's threatening a pretty aggressive turn, if not lethal turn, next turn. So Jose's got to respond with something.
I mean, he's going to have 3 checks on the Emperor right now alone. And he's going to have enough bodies on board to swing through and chip.
Right.
Or just threaten doing all 3 checks and force Jose to block and then lose his blocker.
Right. And then, I mean, he's going to gain... unless he can get rid of both Ukos, he would gain 2. We do see him suspend 1. So potentially being able to get rid of 1.
So he's just trying to consider how to best clear. He does have a Heaven's Judgment in hand, so he's going to swing over the Uko to pop it, which makes sense. Swing V into security. Yeah, you don't need that there anymore. And then just Heaven's Judgment, I'm guessing.
Oh, poison.
Oh!
Look at this
Positron
guy.
laser.
Positron laser. I haven't seen that card in a while.
Bounces suspended.
Whew. Jose. My man.
Doesn't work. I'm going to look at that card again. I need to read it.
Oh.
I don't remember how it even speaks.
All right, so we see an Alda play, I believe, for 3 since it's digivolving. We go into an Emperor to pop the Raidra.
2 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then if you have a blue Digimon in play, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand.
That's why Uko can't swing.
Yeah, so Uko's kind of stuck there.
I'm surprised he didn't swing at the V, unless he's got a way to get rid of it. Oh no. I guess that's fair too. I mean, he's threatening lethal next turn. Jose can't go for game here. So
yeah, it's having to not having to work to push up, even though he can reduce the cost by 1 with the V. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't super matter because he's not going to be able to get 4 swings off of 1 Vmon stack with only 1 Davis Ken on board.
Ooh. So Magna is big enough to swing over Emperor. Jarrell's just sequencing some of his inheritables, which allow him to play out multiple Takuyas here, which is crazy. And then Jose goes Magna X to pass turn at 3, which is a good play. That's a good play.
Infinite redirects exist.
So he's got to be able to at least like clear it, but then once he clears it, it goes back to top of security. So pretty good stall tactic there. We see Jarrell push up, should gain 2 and be able to... Oh, he can't hatch anymore because he's hatched all his eggs, that madman. We see another warp play incoming. So he's choosing which 5 hybrids to use.
Yeah. A lot of DP boosts.
Oh, he's like, well, maybe not. I feel like that would be the play, though. At least get rid of the Magna X so you stop the redirect. Yeah, it goes back into security, but you should be able to at least swing through. Yeah. Just make it as big as possible. Goes into Emperor. So should be able to at least get rid of the Magna stack. Force Jose to purge it. So to go on top of security, there is a blocker there, but I think Jarrell's okay. So he will swing for attempt to swing. I think 3 checks would have been.
Yeah, it would have been 3. Jarrell's laughing to himself. About all the things to the armor purge.
He's rethinking his life. His life just flashed before his eyes.
Oh, he's got to count the DP, but he's still bigger.
Yeah.
He's got enough DP boost under there. He's fine.
He got caught in the Mangekyo, the Tsukuyomi. See Jarrell from push up with a Burning Gray to swing over the Vmon. So good board control there, which is a scary board that he's building up here. I mean, he's got Emperor, Burning Gray, 2 Ukos, and he still is on his turn.
He's definitely starting to just kind of overwhelm.
Yeah, and he goes into a Goonie, which is a smart play. Chokes, and then on deletion 2, it's threatening to just spit out another body.
Oh no.
Yeah, I see it. I see
Yeah.
that. I mean, I think that's his best play, no?
It is his best play, but it's gonna just put the Takuya back down with all those sources under it, and then he can just load sources again. So it's both his best play, but it's also like it's just setting Jarell up.
Which is the scary thing about
no
Giga Death.
Okay, that works.
Yeah,
that does work.
We still see some Takuyas come out. Or no, it doesn't because it got bottom deck. Never mind.
No.
Interesting. Give Jarell a shit ton of memory, but I mean, that is probably the first time I have ever seen Giga Death played. We see Jarell play out a Takuya, a memory setter Takuya, and then go into an Aguni. And now he's just like, what does he do? I feel like you just maybe play out a rookie, choke to 1. Okay, go Alda for 1, and then go burning again. Yeah, pop the V. Fair enough.
Yeah, just control board.
Yeah.
It's just a back and forth of board clear right now, man. This is crazy.
This is real fun to watch, though. I mean, there's like back and forth between each other. Both of them are just going at it.
It's like a game of chess.
Yeah. They're going punch for punch over here. Jeez.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think, you know, I tested this with Jarell too. I like the Uko and Red Hybrid. I mean, it just adds so much gas to a deck that has so much gas already.
Yeah, Uko's it works really well in it. It definitely works very, very well in it.
Oh, Fire Drake keeps turn. What a guy. I mean, Emperor would only swing for 2 though, correct? Because he's just got the +1 from himself.
Yeah. I don't think it's not the BT-7 Takuya.
He would gain the 2 memory, but
yeah, he'll gain the memory.
Okay, 2 checks. He lives, gains 2 memory.
Trying to see where his Burning Grizz are at to try and clear the.
Because he could probably play it out to. Oh, okay.
Flame on. It's really weird to me how that BT-7 Flamon is worse than the BT-4 Flamon.
My boy he regressed.
The fact that it reveals 4 and only grabs 1. I mean, like, its on deletion is good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a worse searcher, but it does have, I guess, more value in general, just because it's inheritable. I don't know. I go back and forth with that one.
I like the BT-4 one better, but yeah, you're right. The heritable is nice, particularly with how much recursion this version of Red Hybrid does. It definitely plays into it.
Yeah, I mean, like the current version definitely utilizes a lot better with the BT-12 Aguni.
Mm-hmm. So we see Jose go into a Magna. The big guy.
Yeah, it's a lot of armor forms in trash right now, so.
Yeah, they're gonna count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. He gains what? +2 for every 8.
It's 18k plus.
Jesus.
So it's
25k.
It's a big Magnamon. Eat your heart out, Jessmon GX. Eat your heart out.
We see Raidra suspend the Uko. Decides to swing through the Emperor. Which would then proc, I believe, Aguni's effect to play out Takuya from trash.
Yeah.
Then goes into a Magna X. Suspends to restand. Not bad. Not bad. Oh god, this madman. Stop.
He has BT-7 Takuya, so he can just go right on up and attempt to delete something.
Up on a Tuesday.
He's running out of Emperor Grays, though. He's got to be careful.
Oh, but...
Oh, it's debating going Blitz.
But that doesn't block, so he wouldn't gain the memory, right? It just redirects.
Yeah, I think that's what he thought, and then he probably realized, like, oh, wait, that wouldn't work the way.
Nice. Atomic to make him big. Oh, we got a little bit of a camera glitch.
No.
Uh-oh. It's okay. We get this. Jose's thinking. Does decide to redirect, so Emperor will die because they were the same, I believe.
No. Emperor... The the Magna X is way bigger right now because of the Magnum.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It carries across, so the Magnumon is currently that Magna X was 29K.
Then how come he
That's
died?
why he couldn't, because he swung into it and then he got redirected.
Oh sure. Okay, I gotcha.
Well, actually no, you're right. He evoed into it and should have attempted to pop it. Why did he?
Because I think
First the top card.
Well, I think what happened was, because Jarrell Atomic Inferno'd, so should have gained +3, and with all the inheritables that he had, I think he was able to get bigger, right?
Maybe he met it.
Yeah, I think he met, and then they were able to crash. But I think regardless, we see Jose next turn just kind of go boom, boom, boom.
But yeah, I mean, no, Jarrell definitely cooked. But I mean, I think that just goes to show, like, Armors, when they play against a deck that is only means of removal is deletion and not DP reduction, not bouncing, doesn't care about just like suspending your board to control it, yada yada. When it is only about deletion, they don't care.
Yeah, like the fact that you're able to just redirect all of Red Hybrid's attacks and probably be like what Jose did. I mean, talk about calculated, right? I mean, like getting all those armors in trash. I mean, like you're using Magna X now as this like big immovable object. Like nothing can overcome it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's hard because it's definitely sort of like a losing battle in a way where the more armors you keep putting in the trash, the stronger the armor player gets in a way.
Yeah. Which, I mean, well played by both. It was definitely a fun match to watch. I mean, the back and forth that these two had was great. I mean, a very, very good dialogue between the two.
Definitely. Yeah.
But that does wrap up the video. Like I said, thank you all for tuning in and showing us your support. Let us know what you guys think of this series. And look forward to a couple of new sort of like flavor videos next week. You know, like I said, a couple deck profiles incoming. We've got a spicy band list coming out tomorrow. So we're excited to see what's going to come out on that list or what changes Bandai decides to bless us come tomorrow. So be sure to tune into our reaction video for it. I don't know if we're going to mad lad it and try and just stay up until it does drop. We'll see how tired we are. But if we do, we may even just live stream it. Who knows? So feel free to tune into that. And yeah, thank you all again. And we'll see you on the Flippy Flip. Bye-bye.
Bye.